Hey everyone, what's going on? I'm back with another video, and last week we talked about my 2021 goals, one of which is to become a script supervisor. So I figured, maybe this week I'll talk about what a script supervisor is, what they do, as well as show you what's in my script supervising kit. So let's start with what a script supervisor is. There's somebody who is on set and they serve as the liaison between being an editor and being on set. They help maintain the continuity of what goes on between each scene, as well as what goes on between each different shot in a scene. For example, if I pick up something in my right hand and we cut to a different shot and it's suddenly in my left hand, that's my job to make sure that the next shot in the take is actually from my right hand. Now, the importance of this is for something like, say, Game of Thrones, because there was a coffee cup in the shot, or The Mandalorian, where you see a crew member's arm and leg on the side, and other various things that shouldn't be in there unless they're specified to be in there. Basically, you're sitting at Video Village, where all the monitors are, watching everything that happens on camera the entire time that they're rolling, making a bunch of notes for anything that happens. Somebody walks in frame left, somebody walks in frame right, picks up a cup with their right hand, maybe in the next shot they pick it up with their left hand. You have to make all of those notes, put them all in your binder, and that will be sent to the editor later to help them edit everything in order. It also involves other stuff in pre-production, such as breaking down the script after reading it several times, lining the script when you're on set between takes, and preparing a production report at the end of production. All of which are important aspects of script supervising, but today we're mainly here to focus on what is in my script supervising kit. If you didn't notice, over my right shoulder is a camera right here pointing down at my script supervising case, so I kind of have a top-down shot here. This is my Pelican 1535 Air case, and basically I bring this anywhere and everywhere with me when I'm on set. Inside of it is everything that I need to survive as a script supervisor. One of the things that I put into this kit that's not physically in the kit itself is the new Macbook Air M1 chip. So I got this mainly because it's got the Thunderbolt 3 ports on it that I need to use one of my devices to plug into Video Village and monitor everything that's going on in front of me. The big reason is because the old MacBook Air that I had from mid-2014 doesn't actually have the Thunderbolt 3 ports that I need to use to pair with my device. It uses Thunderbolt 2, and after testing out with a bunch of adapters and whatnot, it just didn't work. So I needed to get a Thunderbolt 3 because it works with the most updated Blackmagic Recorder. So yeah, this here is the M1 MacBook Air that I have been deciding and debating on for such a long time. I finally ended up getting it. I love it so far. Maybe I'll talk more about it later, but this is what I use for monitoring the video. Now let's open the case up and see what's inside. This first thing that we've got here is this Husky belt pouch. If you look here, it goes onto your belt loop, and it's actually got Velcro on it, so you put your belt here, slide it onto your belt, and you close that, and it goes onto your pants. Now what's handy about this is it has all of these pockets here. So for example, I can put anything that I need. If I'm walking away from my case, I can put all of my items in here. Up here you can see that I've already got a cable sitting in here, which is a USB Type-C to USB-A, and I use that mainly just to charge my phone by putting my battery pack in here. I've got Firmgrip fingerless gloves because I need to keep my hand warm, but also at the same time, I need the ability to write, as I'm a traditional script supervisor right now, so I use a binder. So I found that using regular gloves were great, kept my fingers kind of warm, but I had no dexterity with my fingers when it came to being able to write. On the side here, you can see that there's a pen. This is a Rotring 600 pen, so it's a heavy, sturdy little pen. It was like 30 bucks or so, and paired in conjunction with this glove, it gives me dexterity to write over regular gloves, which means I have no dexterity. So I have this pouch, which is designated to carry all of my extra little gadgets and gizmos, which I'll show you, which actually are all in these pockets up here. So in this first pouch up here, which is a little bit out of the frame, is a Nightstick Headlamp, which I got from Evic. I think it was something about like $20, and it's useful for me because in case we're shooting in the dark or there's no light over where my station is at, I have this on me, I wear it on my head, and I just have it pointing at anything that's directly in front of me so I can write anything that I need to for notes in Video Village. And this light shouldn't bother any of the lighting that's going on set and doesn't distract anyone that's on set. So it's got 3 different settings: setting 1, setting 2, and then setting 3, which is both setting 1 and 2 combined. Fairly straightforward, it's like 20 bucks. So now in this next pocket here, I have cables. These are my headphones. Basically, if I need ears from the sound department, I'll have this on me. I'll plug it into their device so I can hear everything that the actors are saying and match that up to what's happening on camera. And then these are just some basic cheap JBL earbuds that came with my Roku Ultra. And this thing here is just a little, well, just a little dongle in case I'm between takes and I want to listen to music or audio from my phone, because my phone doesn't have a headphone jack, because let's face it, most phones nowadays kind of don't have headphone jacks. So I have this just in case, because I don't really bring my like Google Pixel Buds on set with me. It's just too much hassle. So I'll just have this, and I'll already have the set of headphones. And it's wrapped in a little leather carrying thingy from this company called Tophome. And it's just leather, and I can put my earbuds in here, wrap them all up, put them away, and it's all organized, and then I can just toss them back in the bag. Sometimes I'll actually put this in this pouch because I'll most likely need it with me anytime I'm shooting. And then I've got this cable here, which is a 6-foot Lightning to USB Type A cable in case I have my iPad with me for when I'm monitoring Video Village as well. I just have this to be able to charge my iPad in case it runs out of battery, or someone else's iPad in case it runs out of battery. This next pocket up here in the middle top is where my Blackmagic Recorder goes. So this little device here is basically a capture card, similar to an Elgato capture card, except the fact that it also accepts SDI in here. So you have your HDMI in here, which you can mainly plug in any HDMI based device into here, or more commonly on film sets, you've got the SDI in. So you take the feed from the Blackmagic Recorder, send it through the Thunderbolt 3 cable into the MacBook, where you can record, take screenshots, all for continuity's sake, to make sure that continuity is maintained between each take, between each shot, and between each scene. So this is just a Thunderbolt 3 cable from Apple, because I figured I just want to get the easiest where I don't have to fiddle around with it, just get an Apple one. And then this is a Blackmagic Ultra Studio recorder, which you could probably also use for gaming. I haven't actually tested it for that, but I mean, I wouldn't see why not, as long as you have the proper cables. And so the last thing I have in this pocket here is 0.5 millimeter lead. And I use this because I mainly use a pencil to line the script, write all my notes and whatnot, and it's a mechanical pencil, so might as well have a backup in case I ever need it. So in this long pocket on the right here, I've got an Anker Powercore 10,000, and this is just a small little battery charger that I'll have on me in case my phone needs to be charged or anything needs to be charged. I'll keep this one on me in here in my little pouch, belt pouch, to help me just make sure that my stuff or anyone else's stuff is charged, because you never want to show up to set with something that's not charged, because then you'll be out of luck. And then just in case this one happens to run out, I also have another backup, which is the Powercore 20,000 here, which is, as you can tell, twice as large. Again, another Anker one, because I really like Anker. And this I probably won't bring with me as much in my belt pouch here, but I have it just in case that one happens to die, or if this one dies, I have the backup. Always have backups, especially because I'm using a lot of electronics while I'm on set. And then in this final pouch here, in the top section, we've got just a little Zippo Handwarmer here, which if you guys saw my Instagram some time ago, at least a year ago, I got this as part of a brand deal. It is a hand warmer and battery charger. So if you look here, it's got full battery right now, and it has 2 different settings, I'd say, which are double-sided. So it goes low, medium, high on single side, and then low, medium, high double side. And what this is it's just a hand warmer. And you can also charge your phone off of it because it's got a USB out. Now this thing is really, really useful when you're on set, mainly because of the fact that, well, if it's cold on set, you can keep your hands warm. And it's especially important for me, somebody who's doing traditional script supervising, who uses a pen and pencil and paper and a binder to keep my hands warm, or else I can't write properly. So with this, I've used it before and I'll continue using it on sets to keep my hands warm. And it's nice because it's rechargeable. It's not one of those hand warmers that you have to tear and shake up and then dispose of. This is reusable. So this is handy and helpful. And if you get the chance, you really should pick up one of these for yourself. And a lot of the little things in those pockets will actually fit into this. In case I ever need it, I'll have it handy and with me whenever I'm walking somewhere because it'll be attached to my belt loop. And so this next little thing, which I haven't actually put in these pouches yet, is simple hand sanitizer. I got it as a gift from one of my previous sets. And honestly, in this day and age, hand sanitizer is always helpful and handy. So I have one of these. I'll probably keep it in my pouch over here. But for now, it's just gonna live in here just to keep my hands nice and sanitized. So this big metal thing that you've been looking at for a long time is actually my clipboard. And I know, why would I need a clipboard? Well, just in case I'm ever walking and moving and I need to write something down, I have a clipboard. So this is a Staples clipboard. It's an aluminum clipboard, which is fantastic and sturdy. I really wanted a clipboard that was strong and sturdy and could not flex really. This one has very little give to it. The worst part about this clipboard is the fact that because it's aluminum in the cold, it gets really cold to the touch. So it's also got an inside section, so let's open it up. And as you can see here, I've got a couple more extra things in here. So we've got a Rotring 600 mechanical pencil here, similar to the pen that I had, but this one is a pencil version. And then I also have a little Tombow mechanical eraser, which I pair with my pencil, and it's just a little eraser that I have. It's nice, it's mechanical, it's refillable, and I use this to basically just erase any mistakes that I make. And I make a lot of mistakes. That's just who I am. As you can tell down here, I put little itty bitty paper clips because I use a lot of paper clips for anytime I'm separating papers or, you know, putting papers together, because I'm putting all of my papers in here for my progress reports, facing pages, editor logs, and various other things, all separated by little tabs here. But having paper clips helps out a lot, or binder clips as they're called. This here is my back to one little Bible that I got from my instructor, which is super helpful for all of the little film things. This is where I got trained, so it's handy and helpful for all the little film things I need to know in case I happen to forget when I'm on set. I keep it in here just in case I need to refer to it later on. This is a clear plastic ruler, which doesn't seem like much, but helps you line the script because it's clear. You can read through the script and just mark lines as you go. And then it's attached to a little, this is actually a lanyard that came with the Zippo Handwarmer, and I just repurposed it because I mainly wear this thing around my neck. Anytime I'm working, I'll be taking notes here, and if I need to line something, I have the ruler right here, and I can just make notes freely with the ruler or line the script and go downwards from there. And because it's on a lanyard, it's always handy and right next to me. It's literally on me, so I never have to go searching for wherever the damn ruler went. And then the last thing that's in here is actually just a heavy duty binder. It's empty right now. It's a 2.5-inch binder from Staples, a 2-inch binder from Staples. And this is basically where all my paperwork is gonna live. As soon as I'm done with it on the binder, all of the forms are done, I toss it into here and it'll be organized, but I don't have a script that I'm currently breaking down, so there's nothing in here. But if you see my other ones, it's just full of organized papers. And yeah, that's what is in my script supervising kit, but I also have one or two other things that aren't technically in my kit, but a part of what I work with. In this bag here is a wooden table, which basically is foldable, and I can unfold it into a table, and it's really useful just in case I don't get a table and I need something to put all of my stuff on. I have a table where I can put my binder, I can put all of my extra equipment, I can put my cups and whatnot, just as a place to write stuff down and serve as my home base between each and every individual scene. Another thing is back here, I have a little camping chair. It's just a little camping chair that I can sit on, that works in conjunction with my table. It gives me a place to sit instead of asking production, hey, can you go get me a chair? And then sitting on an uncomfortable folding chair. I have a comfortable camping chair that's my own that nobody else is gonna sit in. And attached to it, I also have a Robocup. This thing is a Robocup, and then this is I think a Robocup Plus. And basically it's really handy and helpful for, I guess, camping as well, because you can clamp it onto anything here. And you put your cups in here, so you put your water bottles here or your phone and whatnot, and then you can put a larger hydro flask in this particular spot here. And it'll just hold and stick, and you just have a cup holder that's not on your desk or your table or whatnot, and it's very easy to bring with you. So yeah, I'll bring all of these things with me anytime I'm on set, which includes the Pelican case here, the Robocup, the table, the chair, and the MacBook. Bring those with me, set up in my little spot, my little home where I'm gonna live, do everything I need to on set. If we move to a different location, pack it all up, bring it with me, and move it and set it up again. Most of it just goes inside of this Pelican case, which is really nice because it has wheels and it's a lighter Pelican case than that of a regular Pelican 1510. So while I'm still slowly making my way into becoming a script supervisor more and more, this kit will eventually either expand or get smaller. Most likely smaller once I get into digital script supervising, where I mainly just use the MacBook or an iPad just by itself, and then I won't need as much things. But basically I have these with me because it's better to learn traditional first and then move into digital, just in case your digital fails, you know exactly what to do with old pen and paper. So yeah, this has been everything that's in my script supervising kit. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys think I should add that's essential to a script supervisor, or take away because you don't think I need it. Or if you even want to learn more about script supervising, leave it down in the comments below. Like the video if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't. And as always, I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.